Repair your credit before it ruins you by howtogrowcredit.com. While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and feel free to comment down below with any questions. We would love to hear from you. Also, if you have a YouTube channel, let us know that you followed us and we will follow you back. Let's grow together. When the video ends, make sure to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com. Both with new content added daily. Whether you got your credit cards on your college campus, got carried away on one too many shopping sprees, or got hit hard by the recent economic downturn, you probably did some damage to your credit. The good news is that there are some things that you can do to repair your credit. If your credit is not perfect, getting a mortgage can be tricky. FHA loans might be a good option to consider in these circumstances, as they are backed by our federal government. It might be possible to get an FHA loan even if you don't have the money for a down payment or the closing costs involved. Financing homes can be difficult if you have bad credit. FHA loans might be a good option to consider in these circumstances because the federal government guarantees them. FHA loans are ideal for those who cannot afford the high down payments. The first step to repairing your ailing credit is to create a manageable, feasible financial plan. You must be dedicated to making some significant changes in the way you spend your money. Only the necessities can be purchased from here on in. Put each potential purchase to the test. Is it within your means and is it something that you need? If your credit card is carrying more than half of its credit limit, you should pay it down to below 50%. Make sure that you are never using more than 50% of your credit card's limit. Carrying a balance of more than half your credit limit negatively impacts your credit score. Either pay this balance down or spread it out over multiple cards. A great credit report means you get home. Making regular mortgage payments will also help your credit score even more. This is helpful in case you end up needing to borrow funds. By maintaining a good credit score, you can decrease your interest rate. This will help you afford your payments and get out of debt quickly. Getting a good offer and competitive credit rates are the key to credit that can easily be paid off and give you a good credit score. If a company promises that they can remove all negative marks from a credit report, even those properly reported, negative credit information remains on your record for up to 7 years. You can easily get a mortgage if you have a high credit score. Making regular mortgage payments will also help your credit score. Owning a home provides financial stability which is backed by your asset, the home, and as such, results in great credit. This is helpful in case you want to borrow money. Dispute any errors that you identify on any of your credit reports. Give your credit card company a call and ask them to lower your credit limit. This will help you accomplish 3 things. 1. You will avoid being overextended. 2. Credit card companies will begin to view you as responsible. 3. It will be easier for you to get credit as time passes. Do not spend more than you simply cannot afford. You need to change your way you think. In years past, people are using credit cards to buy things they want, rather than focusing on things that they need. Be sure to assess your finances and find out the things that you can truly afford. Read your negative reports carefully when attempting to rebuild your credit. Any mistakes, such as in the amount owed or the date the agreement was entered, could result in the removal of the entire negative trade line on your credit report. Credit card. Sign up with a credit union if you need to get a new credit line and are having a hard time. Due to their focus on community finances rather than national ones, credit unions may provide better interest rates and more credit services than typical banks. To get a hold on your credit, you should close all but one of your credit card accounts. You should arrange to make payments or make a balance transfer to your remaining account. This will let you pay off one credit card bill rather than many small ones. Do not spend more than you can afford. If you've been living outside your means, then get ready for a reality check. A lot of people rely on credit to maintain an unrealistic lifestyle, but when the credit runs out, all that's left is a very big bill. Be honest with yourself about what you can truly afford. If you wheel and deal and get a new payment plan, it is important to request a copy of the agreement in writing. Once you finish making all your payments, you should get that in writing to send to the credit reporting agencies. Take a look at credit card bills to make sure that every item is one you have charged. If there are, you will need to contact the company immediately to avoid them reporting this to a credit reporting agency. Bankruptcy should only be viewed as a last resort. This negative mark will have damaging consequences to your report for 10 years. It sounds very appealing to clear out your debt, but you will be affected down the line. You will be able to keep up with your bills and get a good credit score. Late payments are added to credit reports and they can damage your chances of getting loans or a home in the future. This is one of the quickest ways to create and maintain a good credit status. Late payments are added to credit report companies and will greatly decrease your chances of being eligible for a loan. Do not carry high balances on any of your credit accounts. Reducing the amount of debt you're carrying is one of the best ways to improve your credit score. The FICO system makes a note to your credit report every time your account balance reaches a new 20% increment of your total available credit. Take the time to carefully go over your monthly credit card statements. It is solely your responsibility to be sure everything is correct and error-free. Unfortunately, no financier is going to be interested in the statement you provide when they are examining your credit history. The basic reason for bad marks on credit is simple. You did not pay something you were supposed to pay. Lenders are often discouraged by people that make excuses for bad credit. Credit score. Some of the worst stress you experience with bad credit is caused by debt collection agencies. Cease and desist correspondences can be legally used by a consumer to put off collection agencies, however, they only help stop the harassing phone calls. Even when the phone calls from collection agencies have stopped, the associated debts must still be paid. Try lowering the balance of any revolving account balances to boost your credit score. You can up your credit score by lowering your balances. When you need to repair your credit score, be wary of lawyers and law offices that advertise instant credit fixes. Some lawyers have chosen to take advantage of the people who have bad credit by charging a lot of money for things that are useless to their credit or are illegal. Research any lawyer who claims to help repair credit before getting in touch with them for help. Make sure that the credit restoration agency is legitimate before choosing to work with them. There are several shady operators in the credit restoration business that you will want to avoid. Numerous people have been the victim of credit restoration scam. If you need to rebuild your credit, you need to start establishing a history of responsible borrowing. A secured credit card, one that is prepaid, will help you improve your credit score. This shows lenders that making payments is a priority for you and that they should lend to you. Be wary of any company that tells you they could fix your credit quickly. Since there's so many people struggling with their credit today, predatory lawyers emerged that charge huge fees to repair their clients' credit in ways that are either illegal or useless. Investigate a lawyer thoroughly before hiring them for credit assistance. Your credit report depends greatly on whether or not you make timely bill payments. Using a calendar to mark due dates, along with the use of a payment reminder, can help you to keep track of your bills and the deadlines associated with them. There are lots of ways in which you can make payment reminders. You can set your computer or phone to remind you, or you can have reminders marked in your calendar. A terrible credit crunch can generally be caused by lacking the funds to pay back. Even if the payments you are making are the minimum ones, these small payments will still somewhat please your creditors, making them less likely to contact debt collectors. If you are having a hard time repairing your poor credit, beginning a debt consolidation program may be a good way to improve your credit. When you compile all of your debts into a single payment, it allows for easier budgeting. By making one payment, it's much simpler to keep track of where your money goes each month. This should assist you in making timely payments and repairing your credit score. Prepaid or secured credit cards can help you to break bad spending and repayment habits. This approach will show potential lenders that you are serious about taking responsibility for your financial future. You can improve your credit by making your payments on time, every month. Send in payment even if you can only afford the minimum. Even if you only miss one payment, it will hurt your credit. Make out a plan so that you can get rid of past due bills plus any collection accounts. If you are serious about repairing your credit score, you must be willing to pay the monthly minimum allowable amount on all of your current credit accounts. The credit bureaus are notified whenever a payment is missed or late, and this does not look good on your credit report. Making a minimum payment consistently shows that the person paying is responsible. Be sure to document all information if a collector is illegal. You need to know what the laws are that safeguard consumers' rights when dealing with debt collectors. Review your credit report for any outstanding debt or missed payments. The first thing to look for is any incorrect information. Debt with high interest needs to be paid off first while paying the minimum for all of the other accounts. During the credit repair process, some companies will pressure you into payment plans or ask you to make lump sum payments you cannot afford. Figure out what you can afford ahead of time, and do not commit to more than that. You put yourself in worse shape if you cannot make these payments, and in the end, it is simply not worth the short-term relief it provides. Repairing the credit you damaged might seem overwhelming, but you can fix your credit with effort and the right kind of information. Apply the information you learned within this video to help you recover your credit score. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily. Also, check out our recommended credit repair system with the link in the description. Remember to like, comment, subscribe and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you, but also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.